The harder the trail, the worse the weather, the longer the pass, the stronger you become after overcoming it. The main thing is to remember that this difficulty is temporary and you will definitely get out of it as a stronger person. The worse, the better, brothers. Remember this. Don't give up in the face of difficulties. Look them straight in the face. Watch until you beat them. All insurmountable walls are made of simple and clear bricks. Everything comes to those who know how to wait. To be passive means to let others decide for you. To be aggressive means to decide for others. To be persistent means to decide for yourself. It means believing that there is enough in your life, and that you are completely self-sufficient. Flexibility and strength, correctly combined in you, are the key and the main condition for a long, happy and healthy meaningful life. This is exactly what you need. Don't hesitate, but follow this path. It's time to get out of your personal shell and look at the world. If you don't change your lifestyle, real life will pass you by. You are afraid that the decision you make will deprive you of further choice, and this will paralyze your will. Meanwhile, you are missing out on the best that life has in store for you. The reason is the lack of internal fire. I dreamed and believed, planned and acted, and I succeeded. It's that simple. Listen to your heart. It knows more than you think. Trust him and do what makes your soul jingle. It is better to make a mistake, putting all your passion into the mistake, than to timidly avoid mistakes, trembling with fear. Responsibility means recognizing pleasure and the cost of pleasure, recognizing an action and its consequences, and then making a choice. You can spend time dying, or you can waste time living. We must go forward. The more difficulties we overcome, the easier we accept our future. Live as if you were reading a book, and love as if you were reading poetry. It doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, famous or unknown, as long as you have a future, there is hope for something. When I had no hope left, I almost died. They say that a person needs to eat, work and sleep in order to live, but at the same time they forget the main thing. For life to have meaning, you must be happy. Now is the key word. The obstacles you see in front of you are simply an opportunity to delay the moment when you start making your dreams come true. You don't need endless amounts of time or ideal conditions. Pursue your dream today. Right now, such people forget that the most difficult situation is precisely what gives a person the opportunity to internally rise above himself. It so often happens that the most important things in the world begin with a trifle. Inaction has a consequence. You continue to sleep. Everything remains safe for you. You are in a state of stagnation. And yes, it becomes a state of it doesn't get any better. The human spirit needs growth. In order to feel happiness in yourself without interruption, even in moments of grief and sadness, you need to be able to be content with the present and rejoice in the knowledge that it could have been worse.